Hi everybody, it's me, Nina. I am sitting out here in my van. Ate me some grapes. Got my little fairy lights on this side going. Need to have the TV hooked up. I could watch me a movie. And Steve has got the garage sale going. He's had I think about 4 people so far this morning. Look how loved I am. Steve hooked up the TV. So while he's out there doing the garage sale, I can lay in here and watch one of my very favorite shows, Little House on the Prairie. See if y'all want some McDonald's French fries. Stay in there. Here you go. Oh yeah. Oh, there goes one. She's got her one. You guys, there's plenty. So what you made so far?
Huh?
How much have you made so far?
$15.25.
Oh, that's not bad.
But everybody that's been here has bought something, so.
Yeah. And it's a Thursday morning, so.
So now we up the prices, and
No.
that way we make more.
I see Miss Willow in the window. Hi, baby.
It's hang on a second. It's 59 degrees.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's a perfect day for a garage sale. Got our little camping table out here, and that way Steve can use it to put the money and write stuff down with. I'll show you a little bit what we got. There was his clothes and my clothes. That thing is one of those scarves you wrap around your neck. But yeah, that was a brand new little cooler. It's got $2 on it, $1 on that suitcase. This is some stuff that I used when I made a quilt. It was just left over. And just a few crafting things, not much. The picture that I used to have in the living room. And a toaster oven, toaster, bread machine, coffee maker. They all work. Pots and pans, those chairs. Some of my books. Some old VHS tapes. And some pictures. I took both of those pictures. That one and that one. A couple of the baby things have sold. And then we got a sink a neighbor gave us to try to get rid of for him. Just some tins, some shoes that were given to us. Now the boots were supposed to go to a young girl, and I never did get to see her, so if we can get rid of them, sell them, we will. Those are all brand new lights that Steve did not use. And just some old antique ornaments there. Chummy brought that fish up. That's what he paid for it the other day at a garage sale. Oh, he decided to put it in ours.
No, he didn't decide.
Oh, Mom decided. Oh, this was one of those Amish made baskets that spin. The handle or the knob is off of the crock pot, but it still works. And just some jewelry. Oh, and I forgot to show down here some more pictures. And then the dog cage. Today I am doing better. I am on the mend, and I am forcing myself to go, and I went and got my hair cut because of how bad it was hurting yesterday. Just honestly felt like the hair follicles. It was awful, and it had hurt all day, and it was just driving me crazy. And So last night, Steve got online and looked up, and J.C. Penney's has a hair salon. So I just took the chance. He went to church, and I took the car and went out there, and there was only one girl working. And she said, well, I can't style it or do anything like that, but I can give you a haircut. And I said, that's all I want. Here I had been trying to let my hair grow, but all I ever did, because I'm hot natured, was keep it pulled back in a ponytail. And I thought, well, why have my hair long and constantly pulled back in a ponytail? I thought about getting it cut short, sort of like Michelle from Chickens by the Lake. But my hair's too thin. She said that it's way too thin on top, the hairdresser did, and I couldn't even have bangs. So I thought, well, then just give me a bob. So that's what she did. And I thought I could, pull up the sides, just a little bit of different things with these little clips I've got in. And that way I won't have to keep it pulled back in a ponytail all the time. And hopefully that will help it, because I've been losing my hair like crazy. I don't know if it's from where I've been on that diet, I know sometimes that happens. I don't know. Or if it's the medication. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm losing my hair like crazy. So I thought, well, with it like this, at least I'm not going to constantly, have just big, well, I might have handfuls, but it actually feels better, feels thicker, even though it's not. And Steve said it was okay. He always loved my long hair. When we got married, I had really long hair. And so I was trying this time to grow it back for him, but I just couldn't do it. Sorry, baby.
That's all right. I'm losing my hair too. So.
Yeah. We had a elderly couple stop by at the garage sale a little bit ago, and they told me their name, and I cannot remember it. But anyway, they remembered my dad, of course. Anyone from this area where we live at would have known him. And the lady was telling me that she remembered they all were fishing one time, and my dad was fishing with hot dogs. And she said, well, I guess the way she acted, a lot of the people were saying, you weren't going to catch nothing with them hot dogs. Well, Dad did. He did really well with those hot dogs. It was so neat to hear memories from somebody else about my dad. There's hardly a day that goes by that he's not on my mind. Sometimes very short memory will come up, or I'll see something around the house because, this was his house. And of course I can't not think about him. But how neat that was to have someone stop at the garage sale and have memories about my dad and share them with me. Dad loved to fish and hunt, and her husband did too. He was here. He didn't look like he was doing very good, and I noticed that he had a sad look on his face, and because we were talking about Dad and his brothers, how they all loved to go fishing and stuff. And I remember that same look on my dad's face about probably a year before he passed away. He felt like all of his old buddies were dying, and he felt like he was just, kind of left. And he was homesick to go home to heaven. So I told him when they were here, the gentleman and that lady, I said, well, I'm hoping that Dad and his brothers are up in heaven casting out into that sea and catching them some fish today. So doesn't matter, but it makes a very good thought. And so yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. So Steve, how much have you sold so far?
I think 38.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. Tell everybody what you just told me a while ago.
I ain't telling you nothing. I said I was going to go in and find more stuff to sell because stuff's selling pretty good. My clothes especially, they're selling really good. I've sold about 8 or 9 of my shirts and all of my pairs of pants and stuff so
I think there's
far.
only one pair of jeans left.
And they're the best pair. They was the Levi's and brand new ones almost.
Yeah.
And everybody took the old ones and left them.
You never know what people are really going to want, do you?
It's weird.
We've got several people said that they would come back tomorrow because, you know, today's Thursday. A lot of people probably didn't have any pay until tomorrow. So
Yeah.
maybe they'll come back.
And I keep telling Nina I'm opening up the van. I go, I'll sell it too if somebody gives me the right amount for it.
That is my van.
If somebody gives me the right amount of money for it, it's gone.
Well, you know, honey, that's in my name. I don't think you could sell it without my signature.
I can forge it.
Yeah.
And you said, for what I said, you said
I
you'd sell it
said,
too.
well, yeah, if you could get 15,000, but there ain't no way. Oh,
Don't
yeah.
let me forget the egg laying on the chair over there.
Oh, okay. I don't see it.
It's on them chairs over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I told Steve it would be a good idea. I think I might go in there and look through some more stuff too. So we'll have extra because we sold quite a bit.
But what I tell you I had to do tonight?
Look at the camera, not me, so that they can see you. What did you say, honey? Oh, you're not doing anything tonight, right?
The Browns and Squillers are playing tonight, so I gotta watch the Browns beat the Squillers.
Uh-oh, you know your brother-in-law and sister-in-law are gonna...
They want to root for losers, that's all right.
I can't stand football, so I don't care who wins. I had to go in and shut the windows because it was cold. Let's see.
It's cold.
It was.
I'm still sitting out here in shorts and a t-shirt.
Willow's laying down, I think. I can't really tell with looking
And
through
you
the
guys
camera.
are all cold.
Oh, you're weird. I don't see her. Is she up there?
Yeah, she's laying there.
Oh,
Her
she's
head's
laying.
this way behind that where she can't even see out the window.
Oh, okay. Show what you're listening to. Oh my goodness, you guys remember those? Watch him look around. You don't want to get caught. Got a bunch of those crook neck ones there, don't you?
Yeah.
Never did get those tomatoes pulled.
Well, the groundhog was still out here eating on them.
No, had to save some for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, check that one there, hon. See if it's, I think, oh, it's not rotted? Well, good. I like those. Those are my favorite. I thought we were going to be done with them. Now we got, what, 3? I'll be able to eat some rhubarb next year. We only lost one of the plants, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how we lost it.
I don't know. Probably something ate it. All right. I am going to give Miss Willow, we got her some of these grain-free because her little nose is all dried out. So, Willow, this is from Miss Erica. She wanted you to have a bone. Whoops. Well, there she goes over to the rug, like always.
Okay, so she's also spoiled by people on YouTube?
Yeah, Erica loves her. I just happened to be walking by and Steve said, look at your plant. Look at all the mushrooms growing in there. And that was brand new dirt. So they must have had some in that dirt before.
Well, those go on pizzas and stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that one got bent. Oh. Well, we've got it all closed up for the day. We'll open back up in the morning. So we got all of the garage sale stuff cleaned up for the day, like I showed you guys. And we are now gonna take a ride out in the country, just to be nosy. But I do have news for you, for those of you that have always been praying for my niece that is a missionary, her and her family in Haiti. Well, they came home on furlough for the summer, and I'm not going to go into share their details about their life, but 3 boys, And one of the boys was their birth child, and the other two were adopted, which I can say that the boys know that they were adopted, and they are loved just as much by the whole family as their birth child. But anyway, so they were planning on going back to Haiti like they always do after their furlough, and she found out that she is expecting, which was a surprise. And without going into their personal business, they have had issues for having children. And but anyway, God seen fit, and He wanted to bless them with a child, and yep, she's expecting. So she is high risk, and she is not allowed to travel back to Haiti. And there's some, of course, there's always something going on in Haiti, but there is more unrest and, you know, a lot of bad things going on. So first of all, I'm glad she's not going back with the children, because, you know, it worries me. But another thing is she can't go back because she's too high risk. So her husband is going to be going back and forth between Haiti and there's, what's wrong?
He ain't right now.
Oh, now they can't.
Because they put on Facebook a while ago that they don't know when he's going to be able to go back to get their clothes and stuff because there's too much going on right now.
Oh, so it's even gotten worse.
Yeah,
okay.
So he can't even go back.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that part, so thank you.
Yeah.
But that was the plan, that her husband would go back and forth, and then he can also do work from the States. He does a lot of, my niece does a lot of filming and that type of thing, so she'll still be able to work on videos that they have made and putting them together for, like, to show at churches and stuff, to get more sponsors for the group that they actually work for. But anyway, so they were in need of housing here in the States, because when they left to go to Haiti, they sold their home. So they did not have a home to go to. And having 3 sons, you can imagine they needed their own place. They were offered to stay like at her mother-in-law's house, and they're staying there right now because the mother-in-law and father-in-law are gone for a little bit. But they, of course, wanted their own place, and who can blame them? You know, they're used to their own home over in Haiti. So they had a prayer, and they asked for everyone to help them pray to find a home that they could afford. The company that they actually work for, and I'm not sure if I can say that, so I'm not going to mention the name of it, but they'll take care of paying rent because, you know, they are the missionaries for that company. So they are going to take care of paying rent, and they wanted a place in the country. The boys are used to being in the country, you know, and having a place to play and safely and all that. So April homeschools them. So the school district, none of that really mattered, and found out, and I'm sure that it's a God thing, they found a place through someone that they know out in the country with a big yard, and the couple that own this home are elderly, and they are living in Florida. So they're probably not coming back, and the family it's just been sitting empty for 2 years, I think is what they said. So they are renting it at an actual very discounted price for my niece and her family to rent. So I am so thankful. So if you guys, the ones that have been keeping them in prayer, continue to do so, because she's got a beautiful little baby. She's not very far along, but she did go to the doctor yesterday or the day before, and the baby is doing great. The heartbeat and everything looks wonderful. April is sick as a dog, and which is a good thing usually, because that means that the baby is really taking well. And So yeah, it sounds funny to say it's a good thing and I'm happy, but I am.
You got a spider climbing up your window.
Oh, on the outside or in?
Outside.
Oh, it's okay then. But anyway, I wanted to fill that in for you guys, and that's what we're doing. We're being nosy aunt and uncle. We're going to drive out by the house. They're not in it yet. They have to wait. They're going to have the rest of that, the owners' things put in. I'm not sure if they're putting it in storage or just in the basement, because it was still furnished. And some of the furnishings they'll be able to use. And so yeah, it's a beautiful day. We've been sitting around doing the garage sale or yard sale or driveway sale. And what?
We might stop and get an ice cream cone at that.
Now, I want you guys, if you knew what I have to put up with sometimes.
Well, I'll get an ice cream cone. You can sit in the car and watch me eat it.
Isn't he sweet? Oh, he's so precious.
Or I'll get two and eat mine and yours both.
Okay, that's a good deal. Yeah. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. And it looked like all day it was going to rain today, but Steve kept saying it's only 1%. Let me turn you around and look at these clouds. Look at those. Doesn't it look like rain? But nope, it hasn't. They just look very dark, don't they, honey?
Yeah.
What you looking for?
No, and they was cleaning up that spot there, and I didn't know.
Oh, I smelled pine trees. Is that what it was from?
No, you smell that resin off
No. That's not what I smell. I smell fresh pine trees.
Well, it might be. They're cleaning all that up there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're going to build more of them storage units in there or what.
Oh, okay. Well, they need them out here in the country.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll show you guys if we find the house. And here it is. Oh, that's going to be wonderful for the boys. Oh, yeah. Be a nice place to take a walk, wouldn't it? Look how beautiful the road is.
Coyotes come at you.
No. All the beautiful trees. By the time they get moved in, it's going to be really beautiful because it will be fall. So fall is at what time did you say?
I think they said on the news a while ago, 9:00, is that
Oh, there's a... Nope, it was a hawk, I think.
9:04 p.m. tonight.
Oh, okay.
So it's not fall until then.
Stopped out here where Steve is getting an ice cream. I love this little place. Get the floors are all creaky. I'll show the outside of the building. It's very, very, very old. Ollisburg General Store. And they sell pizza. I think it's really cool. They have all these big, big tables and stuff for people to sit at and eat. They got the old-fashioned, listen at the floors, can you hear them? Old-fashioned, like, penny candy stuff, and this whole wall here. I'll show you around a little bit. Used to have a ton of antiques and stuff in here, but just got a little section of them now. Somebody must have collected bells. Yeah, this used to be full. Lots and lots and lots of neat items. But they do have new owners. So that could be why they are trying to get things cleaned up a little bit. There's an old picture of the building.
She's on the phone taking the pizza.
Oh, okay. The old ladder that slides across the railing. Are these measuring spoons or everything spoon? Tea bag holder. Old Amish hats. Looks like they sell stuff that people have made. Oh, that's kind of cute. Pretty. I like that there they've got, this is God's store. That's neat. They have live music here too. And they still actually serve gas. Just got done mowing the yard and I remembered I forgot to put an ending to the video, so I'm gonna end it right here. Thanks so much for watching and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Take care.